How do? I bought a retro FC console, bit like the Game Boy Advance. Is it any good? Don't know. I've never seen one before, but we're going to find out. Okay, so here it is, the retro game console, known as the Retro FC. 400 games built in. I don't know anything about it, and need to have a look at it really, see what we get in the pack. And there it is. Oh, Game Boys plural, so you'd think there'd be two of them. It actually looks quite nice. It doesn't feel too bad either. Very similar to the, in fact I've got a Game Boy Advance here to show. So shape wise it's almost identical. There are a few things like the screw holes are different there, and there's one extra in the bottom, obviously because the battery's moved into a different place. That's a rechargeable battery. And side by side, virtually identical. I'm wondering if you could actually put one of these lenses on this. I'm not sure. This one might be slightly bigger, but everything else looks pretty much the same. Switches, well, got a terrible little switch on the bottom here, unlike this nice little one there. Volume at the bottom. Don't see a headphone jack though. That's AV out, charge port and a reset button. No, there's no headphone connection, so that's a bit of a letdown. But is it any good? Is it better than the Game Boy Advance? I don't know. So let's switch it on and have a look. Oh dear. Chinese, English. Okay, so we'll go for the English. And the list. This is pretty much the same as that little Game Boy clone I looked at last time. The menu's pretty much similar, and the games look pretty much the same. Contra, yes, Contra, Turtles, Mario, Adventure Island, Chip and Dale, yeah. Double Dragon. Okay, so yeah, there you go, Aladdin 3. They didn't even make an Aladdin 2, so you know this is going to be full of shit. But just looking at the screen alone, that actually, I mean, this was, I think I paid £13 for this. I think that's the quality of the screen. Hey, we've got music now. For the quality of the screen, that's actually really good. So I'm going to go for the obvious one. We'll try Mario 3. Just because I'm used to Mario 3's how it plays, but oh, it looks alright. I mean, that screen quality is actually really, really good. Very good. That's the sound on it. Doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it is tinny, it's only a tiny speaker. But so far, very impressive. I have noticed what I use for run isn't running, so jumps the same. A bit. Oh. Shoulder button jump, so what's that one do? Oh, there we go. So the shoulder button runs, well, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I don't think there's any way to configure this either. I didn't see any menu, so see, I'm going to try and hold run there, and that's a rapid fire button there. Oh dear. It's not looking too good. Okay, let's try resetting it and just see what else we can look at there. Contra will be a good one because that's jump and shoot. see if we can pick the right one though. Let's try number 1, see if that works. Okay, so that would be your normal shoot, and that is rapid fire, so it looks like that's going to be rapid fire constantly through every game, which in the likes of Contra is actually a bonus. I mean, the buttons don't feel amazing. They don't feel too bad. These 2 buttons are actually alright. Although I'm completely shit at this game. But the D-pad, now the problem with that is when when I push it down, you see how it goes into the console, and if you're holding that, it just doesn't feel very good. I'll try it with the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, see, when you press that, it stays outside of the console, so you know you're getting a full press on that and it still stays up, whereas this goes right the way down. It's pretty crap. And it also, you see, if you press the center of that, it doesn't go down. You press the center of this, it presses every button, and that can really make a game difficult to play. But so far it doesn't look too bad. The Game Boy Advance buttons are very soft on the top. These have clicky micro switch buttons, which just sound a bit shit, really. I haven't tried TV out. I don't think I'll bother, because I know these, like the last Game Boy, worked pretty well. It seemed very good, in fact. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same. It seems like it's got the same internals, so I think it will perform exactly the same as well. I don't think I need to go through all the games, because I think we know they're going to be shit. It's just a pile of crap, but there are some popular games on there that will be pretty good. I mean, Dig Dug, that's not a bad game, I suppose, is it? That control pad is shit. But I wonder if you can buy a set of these for a Game Boy Advance and put them into this, because they look identical. I'm just trying to look at the pattern of the forks, the way they spread, and they look identical as well. I think a membrane and button swap will make this play really good. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about like the rapid fire side of things. I think that's just going to be stuck like that. But overall, I think that's really good. It's cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. The buttons let it down. That's my only gripe with it. You can't put Game Boy Advance games in. It doesn't have a slot. But I mean, for the likes of this, didn't have a backlit screen. The newer revisions did, which that's a big letdown just for them. But this, if you can find a game you like for the NES, well worth it. Well worth the money. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with Game Boy Advance. It is just NES games as usual. So is it worth having? Yeah. I think if you like Mario, Contra, and you just want something to have a quick thrash on now and then, it's great, because it's got a rechargeable battery. You don't have to, keep going out and buying batteries for it. It's just plug in, charge up, done, sorted. Pretty good system, really. It's a shame about the games, the lack of games. They could have put, well, then again, it's illegal, I suppose, isn't it? It's legal issues. If you had a whole library of NES, if there's any way of hacking this to put all the NES games on, or even Game Boy games, this would be an ultimate beast. So I do recommend it, but it does have some small flaws.